Diabetes is a medical condition that lasts a long time and affects many people all over the world. To manage diabetes properly, it's important to eat healthily. However, with so many food options available, it can be difficult to know which foods are best for diabetics. One vegetable that is commonly consumed but not ideal for those with diabetes is the white potato. In this video, we will explore why white potato is not the best vegetable for diabetics and what alternatives are recommended. White potato and diabetes. White potatoes are a starchy vegetable, which means that they are rich in carbohydrate. They are often included in meals such as mashed potatoes, French fries, and potato chips. However, for those with diabetes, consuming white potatoes can make blood sugar management more difficult. The glycemic index, GI, is a system that ranks carbohydrates according to how quickly they raise blood sugar levels. Foods with higher GI values cause a rapid increase in blood sugar levels, while low GI foods release sugar gradually into the bloodstream, providing the body with more time to store or use it. High GI foods have a rating of 70 or higher. As white potatoes have a high GI, they can cause a significant and quick rise in blood sugar levels. Interestingly, the GI of potatoes can vary depending on how they are prepared. For example, a baked potato has a GI of 111, while boiled potatoes have a GI of 82. Instant mashed potatoes have a GI of 87, while French fries have a GI of 73. It's worth noting that consuming just 1 cup of white potatoes can have a similar effect on blood sugar levels as drinking a can of soda. For diabetics, this is particularly problematic because their bodies either produce little or no insulin, or cannot effectively use the insulin that is produced. Insulin is a hormone that helps regulate blood sugar levels, and when it is not working properly, it can result in high blood sugar levels. Why white potato is not the best vegetable for diabetic patients. There are several reasons why white potato is not the best vegetable for diabetics. Firstly, white potatoes are digested and metabolized quickly by the body, which means that they can cause a rapid increase in blood sugar levels. This is due to their high glycemic index. Secondly, white potatoes can contribute to insulin resistance, which is a common issue for those with type 2 diabetes. Insulin resistance occurs when the body's cells become resistant to the effects of insulin, which means that the insulin cannot effectively regulate blood sugar levels. Eating foods that are high in carbohydrates, such as white potatoes, can contribute to insulin resistance over time. Lastly, white potatoes are not particularly nutrient-dense. While they do contain some vitamins and minerals, they are not as nutritious as other vegetables. For example, sweet potatoes are a better alternative to white potatoes because they are lower in carbohydrates, have a lower GI, and are rich in nutrients such as beta-carotene, vitamin C, and potassium. Should diabetics avoid potatoes completely? Consuming a diet that is high in potatoes can make it challenging to manage your blood sugar levels. However, it's not necessary to completely eliminate them from your diet. Instead, it's recommended to consume them in small portions. To minimize the risk of blood sugar spikes, you can follow the tips. 1. Choose smaller potatoes. Smaller potatoes have less starch and fewer carbohydrates, which means they have a lower GI and are less likely to cause blood sugar spikes. 2. Combine potatoes with protein and fiber. Eating potatoes with protein and fiber-rich foods can help slow down the absorption of carbohydrates, reducing blood sugar spikes. For example, pair potatoes with grilled chicken or add some broccoli to a potato dish. 3. Limit portion sizes. Consuming a large amount of potatoes in one sitting can cause blood sugar spikes. Stick to smaller portions and avoid eating potatoes as the main course. 4. Opt for sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are a great alternative to white potatoes for diabetics. They have lower GI, more fiber, and are rich in vitamins and minerals. Recommended vegetables as alternatives to white potatoes. While white potatoes may not be the best vegetable for diabetics, there are plenty of other vegetables that are more suitable. Here are some recommended vegetables. 1. Sweet potatoes. As mentioned earlier, sweet potatoes are a great alternative to white potatoes. They are lower in carbohydrates, have a lower GI, and are rich in nutrients such as beta-carotene, vitamin C, and potassium. It's worth noting that sweet potatoes, while a nutritious food, still contain carbohydrates, so moderation is key when incorporating them into a balanced diet. 2. Cauliflower. Cauliflower is a versatile vegetable that can be used in a variety of dishes, such as mashed cauliflower, a low-carb alternative to mashed potatoes. It is also low in carbohydrates and has a low GI. 3. Broccoli. Broccoli is a nutrient-dense vegetable that is high in fiber and low in carbohydrates. It also has a low GI, making it a good choice for diabetics. 4. Spinach. Spinach is another nutrient-dense vegetable that is low in carbohydrates and has a low GI. It is rich in vitamins and minerals such as vitamin A, vitamin C, and iron. 5. Green beans. Green beans are a low-carb vegetable that are also low in calories. They are a good source of fiber, vitamins, and minerals. By incorporating these vegetables into your diet, you can help manage your blood sugar levels and improve your overall health. It's important to remember that a healthy diet for diabetics should include a variety of fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats. To learn more about blood sugar and diabetes, be sure to watch our previous videos. And don't forget to download our free health ebooks for even more helpful tips and insights. Thanks for watching.